Welcome to EWTN's Religious Catalog. EWTN's foundress, our beloved Mother Angelica, first brought this program into the homes of EWTN viewers in 1996. Since then, Religious Catalog has offered thousands of Catholic products, including good books, beautiful religious art, rosaries and medals, statues of our Lord, Our Lady, the saints, and crucifixes, all designed to enrich our spiritual lives. Religious Catalog is also your source for many of the favorite programs seen here on EWTN, including exclusive series, specials, live shows, and feature films.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
I'm so happy that you are joining us for this very distinct EWTN Religious Catalog show. My name is Elena Rodriguez. I welcome you with open arms. And today we have a very distinct show because we are joined by the owner of Goldscheider of Vienna, Mr. Tim O'Connell himself. Tim, welcome to the EWTN Religious Catalog show.
It's great to be here, Elena. Thank you very much.
It is wonderful to have you here on the set with us, and Tim will be happy to show us a very distinct collection of items that come from Goldscheider of Vienna. So it is a pleasure that you are joining us here. And Tim, tell us a little bit about the history behind all these products that we are about to see.
Sure. Well, first of all, Goldscheider of Vienna is from 1885. They originated in Vienna, Austria, and they're manufactured many fine porcelain figurines in the early 20th century, which today are collector's items around the world. Actually, so it has a long tradition, and now we're bringing this new line here, which we found in 2009, the Veronese collection. It's the best line that we've ever found, and it's grown from about 12 pieces back in 2009 to almost 400 today.
Oh my goodness, so big growth.
It's been a great line for us, and it's a fantastic detail quality. We imported from Italy much before this time, most of those years up to 2009, and when we found this line called the Veronese collection, it was inspired by the great artists of Da Vinci, Raphael, Botticelli, Veronese. And so they've continued. It's just the great detail. They want to make a perfect piece, and they really do go a long way to do that.
And we're very proud to show you the Veronese collection here on the EWTN Religious Catalog. Tim, let's start with this beautiful, stunning statue of Saint Joan of Arc. It is full of power. She has the expression just ready to go into battle. Of course, I feel very identified with her because she is a woman, and I like how she is displaying the banner of faith. An example to all of us, to carry the banner of faith where everybody can see it, ready to go into spiritual battle, in her case, ready to go into physical battle. Tell us about the making of this stunning statue.
Yes, it is a gorgeous piece with so much detail, Elena, and it's St. Joan of Arc. It's made of resin with a pewter style finish with gold highlights, and they do a fantastic job. It's just even the gold highlights, they're all painted. It measures 10.5 inches wide, about 12 to the top of the flag, about a little over 12 inches. So St. Joan of Arc, we'll tell you a little about her. She was born. She was from France. Was born in 1412. And at a young age, she began hearing voices of St. Michael, St. Catherine, and St. Margaret. And when she was 16 years old, these holy companions told her to go to the King of France and help him conquer his kingdom again. So St. Joan is now the patroness of France, soldiers, and martyrs. So it's really it is a gorgeous piece, and it's tough to beat.
And it is very sturdy as well. It's like an action figure. It is really full of action, ready to charge into battle. And this is the St. Joan of Arc pewter finish statue. And Tim, our Lord calls us at a certain moment in life, like he did St. Joan of Arc. In other times when we're going through suffering and trials, he gives us a spiritual candy. He gives us a gift to help us, encourage us through that difficult moment. That's what happened to Saint Teresa of Lisieux. And you have the stunning and delicate image of Our Lady of the Smiles there.
Yes, she is beautiful. This is a statue of Our Lady of the Smiles, which was very special in the life of St. Teresa of Lisieux. And when she was a very young age, she and her sisters used to love this statue. They would smother it with kisses and place flowers and candles around it. And when St. Teresa was about 9, she was very ill. The whole family was around her praying and to Our Lady of Victory, begging for a cure. It was during this time that the statue seemed to come alive, and Our Lady appeared to St. Teresa. And she smiled at St. Teresa, and she was filled with joy, and she was cured. It's an amazing story. This replica is 9 inches tall, and it's a beautiful piece.
And Tim, I have been in that room where that miracle happened in Les Buissonnettes in Lisieux in France. I was very blessed to be there back in 1997 with my family, and it is a joy to be able to present to you this stunning image of Our Lady of the Smiles. A gift. And also, we should always be smiling, even if we might be carrying some kind of trouble inside, because a smile means that we have faith, we have hope, correct?
Definitely. Hope's a great thing.
Well, we also have a very realistic depiction here. This is the Christ healing the blind man statue, and it is full of intricate detail, Tim.
It's a big piece. It's a really nice piece. They want to make this factory wants to make a perfect piece. So it's from the Gospel of St. John. We see Jesus giving sight to the blind beggar and teaching his disciples that while he's in this world, he's the light of the world, and to do our Father's will. So this statue depicts the stunning miracle of healing. So he regained his sight. What a great thing. And
it is a great thing. Don't we all need healing one way or another, emotional, spiritual, physical, and many times of healing that we might carry a wound, maybe psychologically, that we have from our childhood, and our Lord Jesus Christ is here to heal us, and that is what we have magnificently represented in this stunning statue. And it is a cold cast bronze.
Yes, it is cold cast bronze. It's resin that's dipped in bronze. It's lightly hand painted after the bronze finish it is, just to give it some to make the detail stand out. And it's a fantastic.
It's very sturdy as well. Definitely something that you can have as a decoration in your home and on a shelf. Even if you have little ones around, this is very sturdy. So you don't want to have it at a level where they can access it, but definitely it is very sturdy if you have little ones in the home. And it is so good to have our children grow up seeing these images. Mother Angelica used to call these holy reminders. Very good to have these in our homes, Tim, and I'll let you help me with that. It's quite sturdy.
Got it.
And this is another stunning piece that we have here. This is the Divine Mercy bronzed black, and this is a striking plaque of Divine Mercy, and it's made of cold cast bronze and lightly hand painted with elegant gold and blue and red details. And at the bottom are the words, Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. What a beautiful reminder and a prayer in and of itself. This plaque measures 6 inches by 9 inches, and it may be displayed either on the wall of your home or on a table. I'm going to show you because you can put it up on a table, and it has an easel on the back to hold its place. So it has a dual purpose, and of course you can always hang it in the back in the wall of a house, and it is a lovely decoration for your room. Because of the tone, Tim, I'm seeing that it would fit with any kind of decor in your room. So I love the details. Tell us a little bit about the story of the face.
So the story of the face, yes. So this factory is really into making a perfect piece. And originally the bronze does hide some features, and whereas we also have this piece in a fully hand-painted piece. When we got the original sample in the fully hand-painted, you could see the face was a little deformed, just a little out of whack. So she decided, we're going to redo the piece, and they even though it's a big time and expense, they redid the face, and it came out better. It looks great in either the bronze finish here or in the full color finish.
So it just goes to show you that imprint of quality that the Veronese collection has, and Goldscheider of Vienna. It is so good to have you here to explain these details, you as the owner of Goldscheider of Vienna, Tim, so that we can share and know about all these stories behind each one of the products. And we have another one yet to show you, and this is Our Lady of the Rosary statue, and it is very elegant. Our Lady of the Rosary is made of resin, and it is delicately hand painted as well, and it has a soft shade of blue to look like delicate cold cast porcelain with intricate details along the edge of Mary's mantle, which you can see here. Very elegant, and it is lovely, and holding Jesus in one of her arms, and it is just so maternal. I love it. Well, together they offer us the Holy Rosary, Jesus and Mary, as a mighty weapon for spiritual battles. We have been talking since the beginning of the show, Tim, about spiritual battle and going into battle. What better weapon to do that than the Holy Rosary? This is a gorgeous reminder of Our Lady's request at Fatima on July 13, 1917, when she said, "Pray the Rosary every day in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary to obtain peace in the world." Don't we desperately need peace in the world? And also she asked us to pray the Rosary for the end of the war, because only she will be able to aid us. This statue measures 10 inches high. It's a lovely size to have in a bedroom as a reminder what gift it would be to wake up every day, and this is the first image you see. A holy reminder indeed. Well, we also have another piece that you can add to your collection, either on a living room, at the entrance of your home, in a vestibule, or even a bedroom. And this is the Saint Benedict wall crucifix. And of course, you can hang it from a wall, and it is very sturdy, very eye-catching. The Saint Benedict crucifix is a powerful sacramental against evil. Now, Saint Benedict had a deep faith in the cross and worked miracles with the sign of the cross. This cold cast bronze crucifix has stunning details and features both sides of the Jubilee medal, which you can see, and I'm going to turn it around so you can also see the back of the medal of Saint Benedict, because medal of Saint Benedict, you always have to look at both sides. It is full of meaning. This beautiful crucifix measures 11 inches high, and it is something to have in your homes as, again, the theme of the show, spiritual battle, Tim. Very important.
Sure. A beautiful piece.
I really love the detail. It is striking.
It is gorgeous. It's they pay attention to that. They need detail. So.
And please keep in mind that every time that you shop online at EWTNRC.com, rather than calling our phone center, you are saving us dollars that we can put together to use to promote Mother Angelica's mission. And as always, our website is safe and secure 24 hours a day, very easy to navigate, so it is safe and convenient for you. That's EWTNRC.com. And as long as we are in the theme of crucifixes, Tim, you have one there, the Byzantine Crucifix, that I don't think I've seen before.
Yes, it's another gorgeous piece from the Veronese collection. It's a Byzantine 3-bar cross. It's very detailed, and this is another one made in the cold cast bronze, and then it's very delicately hand painted to bring out the really fine detail. So it features God the Father at the top, with Our Lady, the Queen of Angels, right below him, and she's flanked by the angels. So at each end of the middle beam next to our Lord, next to our Lord's pierced hand is St. John and Mary Magdalene. And then there are 2 trumpeting angels on the lower bar down here, and it's where Christ is conquering sin and death. This crucifix is about almost 17 inches tall, about 8 inches wide. So it's just another gorgeous one.
Yes, and it is such a good tool, Tim, to explain the gospel at the time of the crucifixion to our little ones, or to somebody who might come into our home and say, I've never seen anything like that. What's the meaning? And here comes an opportunity to be able to evangelize and talk about the moment of our very redemption.
Yes, it's a gorgeous piece.
It definitely is. Well, Saint Cecilia is the patron saint of music, and you have her there.
Yes, she's another gorgeous piece. She's from the Veronese collection again, and so it depicts, she's playing the organ, and she's it's in a Baroque style, gorgeously hand-painted. Since the 14th and 15th centuries, Saint Cecilia is often represented playing the organ, and most likely to express the idea that while musicians played at her wedding, she sang in her heart to God alone. So, she's celebrated as a virgin and martyr on November 22nd, and it's about 8 inches tall, a little over 8 inches tall.
So if you know somebody by the name of Cecilia, or maybe you know somebody who is into music, maybe you are into music yourself, why not gift yourself this very delicate statue? I love the colors; they are so delicate.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful piece.
It's a good quality piece for sure. And St. John Paul II's feast day is coming up on October 22nd. You have a perfect way to celebrate that, Tim.
Yes, it's another gorgeous cold cast bronze piece of St. John Paul II. Yeah. It's again from the Veronese collection, and it's lightly hand painted also. So it's a very real life depiction of him. I mean, they do a great job. It's mounted on a base. It's got his name down here, Pope St. John Paul II, and it's about 11.5 inches tall. So
it really is. The face is very well depicted, and it is full of motion. His welcoming arms, those beautiful motions of Pope St. John Paul II that it seems like it was only yesterday that we were seeing these images live on EWTN coverages of papal visits, and here we are. We can capture this moment and bring it into our home. A lovely addition also maybe to a desk, an executive desk, a desk of a professor. It looks beautiful on this desk. Why not put it in your desk? And there are 2 holy water fonts too, because we've been talking about spiritual battle. Holy water is a sacramental for spiritual battle. So we should always remember that holy water is a wonderful sacramental. When we cross ourselves with the holy water, we should remember our baptism and thank God for that incomparable gift of holy water. And this is the cherub holy water font. Thank you very much, Tim. And this is an angelic font. It's very delicate. It features a fine-looking cherub holding a scallop shell as the basin for the holy water. And the scallop shell is often used as a symbol of baptism, and the holy water goes in there, and it has plenty of available space for the holy water, and so that it doesn't dry up. Sometimes you have to put in just a few drops and it dries up very quickly. This one has plenty of space there, room for the holy water, so that you can keep it in your home. It is 6 inches high, and a lovely reminder that we should keep holy water accessible to everybody who walks in and out of our home. And here is another option to have a holy water font, and it is entirely a different color. And again, speaking of spiritual battle, Saint Michael the Archangel holy water font. This is a powerful 3-dimensional figure of Saint Michael the Archangel defeating the devil. And it stands above a decorative 1.5-inch deep basin for holy water. Again, plenty of room to fill with holy water so it doesn't dry up in just a few days. This resin cold cast bronze font has a flat back. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it, and it has a hook for hanging. So, and it is pretty sturdy, but it's a strong hook. And it measures 9.5 inches high. I'm going to turn it around again so that you can see the detail decorating the holy water font, and the room for the basin for the holy water. And of course, this again, what I call an action figure. It is full of power. Saint Michael the Archangel defeating the evil one, something we should have in our homes for sure, Tim. It just reminds me so much again of Mother Angelica saying, have these holy reminders in your home. I am sure that your home is full of these.
Agree. We have quite a few of them around.
And that is very important for our young people also to grow up watching these in our home. And we have a book that we want to show you also because it is always very good to keep learning and learning more about the faith and to empower ourselves both spiritually and intellectually. This book was recently featured on EWTN Bookmark, and it is called Who Am I to Judge? Responding to Relativism with Logic and Love. Don't we all need that? Now, preference has replaced morality nowadays. So why shy away from speaking the truth because we fear rejection, or we fear being pushed away from others, or we fear that we are going to push others farther away if we talk to them about the faith? But using engaging stories and personal experience, Dr. Edward Sri helps us understand the classical view of morality and equips us to engage relativism, appealing to both the head and the heart. Learn why Catholic morality is all about love and why making a judgment is not judging a person's soul, and why it is not judging a person's soul. Like Pope Francis says, relativism wounds people. Now, Doug Keck had a chance to speak with the author, Dr. Edward Sri. Here is Dr. Sri.
You know, I meet people all the time, good people that are just afraid to talk about morality today, afraid to say there's anything right or wrong, afraid to talk about marriage because they don't want to offend people, they don't want to stir the boat with their family, they don't want to be labeled intolerant. And so I really wanted to write a book that was going to equip people to have confidence in the moral law, but a lot of practical keys to help them in their conversations with their relativistic friends.
And how do you answer in this book the question, what am I supposed to judge? Or am I supposed to judge anything?
Yeah, well, Jesus talks about don't judge, right? But what does he mean by that? He's talking about not judging someone's soul, not condemning someone to hell. We're not supposed to be in that business. That's between every individual and God alone. But God gave us a mind. He wants us to use our reason, doesn't he? You know, and we make judgments all the time about what road do I take to work, there's traffic on this one, or we make moral judgments all the time. We can even judge other people's actions and say, this, if they do this, they're going to get hurt. If someone does this action, they're not going to be happy. And so we can judge moral actions without having to judge the person's soul.
Next week on the EWTN Religious Catalog Show, we will celebrate the feast of St. John Paul II as we offer you a stunning framed portrait, we'll offer you a statue, and we'll offer you a specially discounted Pope John Paul II set. As we approach his feast day, we should remember his devotion to our Lord and our Most Blessed Mother and try to imitate that devotion in our lives. And let's ask for his intercession, particularly for the strengthening of families. And I want to thank you, Tim O'Connell from Goldscheider of Vienna, for joining us today on this very distinct show. It is part of our family, speaking of family. So thank you for joining our family.
Oh, Elena, thank you so much for having me. It's really been a wonderful time being here, and I recommend it highly for people to stop by.
Thank you very much, and that's EWTNRC.com. You know, the Religious Catalog Show airs several times a week. We want to show you those air times to figure out which time works best for you. And here is how to order these unique items that we show you on today's show. First, we showed you the St. Joan of Arc pewter finish statue, and that is item number 76003P, and that price is $116. Our Lady of the Smiles statue is item number 75217, and that is priced at $28. Christ Healing the Blind Man statue, the item number is 76004, and the price is $88. The Divine Mercy bronzed plaque, item number 76747, and the price is $56. We also showed you the Our Lady of the Rosary statue, item number 75871C, and the price is $64. We displayed the bronze St. Benedict wall crucifix for you, and that item number is BEN10, and the price is $54. The Byzantine 3-bar Crucifix, cold cast bronze, item number 75930, and the price is $70. That lovely St. Cecilia hand-painted statue, oh so delicate, the item number is 75405, and the price is $54. We also talked about the Pope's St. John Paul II statue, cold cast bronze. The item number is 75701, and the price is $60. And we showed you 2 holy water fonts. The first was the Cherub Angel Holy Water Font. The item number is 75762, and the price is $34. We also showed you the St. Michael Holy Water Font bronze finish. The item number is 75362, and the price is $52. And to empower you to sustain a very friendly, still intellectual discussion, read the book Who Am I to Judge? The item number is 1650, and the price is $17. To place your order, please visit EWTNRC.com. It's safe and secure, 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, always open. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and that website again is EWTNRC.com. You can also call 1-800-854-6316. We want to thank you again for joining us today. Visit EWTN.com and sign up to receive our e-blasts. Don't forget to visit us and like us on Facebook. And for those of you tuning in from Canada, make sure to look for the Shop Canada button at EWTNRC.com for special savings. Until we join together next week on the EWTN Religious Catalog Show, God bless you, and remember, stay strong in your faith.
This show is here to help you to become holy, to help your family to become stronger in union with God and union with each other. I want to feed your family and you with beautiful books, beautiful articles of the saints, crucifixes, just something of God for your living room, for your kitchen, in your car, wherever. I hope and pray that this program, this catalog program, will help us to be family. First God's family and your family. And that's what this network is all about, family.